Hi, I'm Hannah. I use they, them pronouns, and I am the Queer Youth Project Coordinator at Northwest Youth Services. So the Queer Youth Project provides education to community members and support and advocacy services for queer youth in Whatcom and Skagit counties, so youth aged 13 through 25. So unfortunately, we live in a society where homophobia and transphobia are built into our systems. So whether or not the people in positions of power are actively homophobic or transphobic, unfortunately, the way these systems are built are not safe and welcoming for queer youth. And so what the QYP does is we come in and we talk to that youth and we can advocate for their needs so that we make sure whatever space they're in is comfortable and welcoming for them. It's really a constant battle in many areas of life to have your pronouns recognized, have your name recognized, and really just have who you are honored. And so by having the QYP come in, we come in to help share the weight, alleviate the burden on the youth who are currently in those systems and remove a lot of barriers for youth who will be in those systems in the future. I chose to do this work because I think it is very, very, very important for youth to see options and possibilities for who they may be and what they may do. And for me, I grew up in a fairly rural area in Scotland, and then I moved to Arizona, which is a very conservative area, and I really never saw examples of who I could become or what the possibilities were for me. And if a service like this had existed for me, it would have been life-changing to just have someone who could speak to you and connect you to resources and also walk alongside you as you navigate challenges. And I really want to be that for youth, to show them all of the possibilities that are out there that they may not know about yet. When we look at statistics around queer youth, people often will see a lot of the negative things associated with queer youth, like higher rates of homelessness, higher rates of mental illness, higher rates of dropping out of school, and be worried that their queerness is somehow solving that. And I think that place of fear is also where a lot of acceptance can be stopped, because people are worried that by the youth having this identity that these negative outcomes are going to happen. But I really want to assure folks that these negative outcomes aren't because of their youth's identity, it's because of how the world treats their youth's identity. And that is something that we can change. And it just takes us working together and educating each other and making sure that we are correcting one another when we stumble and helping each other get it right next time. It is so easy to see those outcomes change. And we already are. Even in the past 5 years, those rates are changing so frequently because it is so easy to change a community. It just takes us all kind of turning to our neighbour and starting a conversation. At Northwest Youth Services, we affirm youth experience and autonomy as we work together to foster collective healing and justice in order to dismantle the systems of oppression that perpetuate youth homelessness.